A great deal of confusion has been generated due to the requirements to fly internationally to Colombia from the El Dorado Airport, DANNA Ávila.
Hello, Alejandra. The International Air Transport Association asked the Ministry of Transport and Health, Aeronautics and Migration Colombia to clarify which passengers should be required to carry out the PCR test for COVID-19 with a negative result in order to board an international flight to Colombia. All the confusion has occurred because the Health Ministry ensures that travelers must carry out the PCR test in a mandatory way. However, Migration says that passengers who arrive without proof must complete with 14 days and in turn. The law says that Colombians cannot be inadmissible in their country.
DANNA, so what happens if a traveler arrives without proof?
Those are exactly the answers that travelers expect and need from the Colombian government to fly to their country. However, without economic reactivation, President Iván Duque continues to invite you a visit Colombia and be tourist point.
Se habilitarán con todos los protocolos de bioseguridad, con los protocolos del sistema aeroportuario que estamos viendo, con los protocolos de cuidado, de desinfección, con el protocolo en vuelo, con el protocolo de la tripulación, con el protocolo para proteger al pasajero. Y lo hacemos con un sentido de responsabilidad compartido.
Following international news with Alejandra, I will leave you with her in the studio.
This Thursday, 13 people were indicted from the alleged plot to kidnap the governor of Michigan. 13 people were charged Thursday in an alleged terrorist plot to kidnap Democratic Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, federal and state officials announced. The alleged plan included plans to overthrow several state governments that the suspect believe are violating the U.S. Constitution, including the government of Michigan and Whitmer, according to a criminal complaint.
6 people were federally charged with conspiracy to kidnap and 7 other people associated with the anti-government group Wolverine Watchmen were indicted by the state. Michigan Attorney General DANNA announced. People in state custody are suspect of trying to identify the address of law enforcement officer to attack them, threatening violence to instigate a civil war, and participating in planning and training for an operation to attack the building from Michigan Capitol and kidnapping government officials, including the governor of Michigan, to a news conference.
The arrests are likely to draw more attention to the political tensions that have rocked the country in the final weeks of the 2020 election season. They will also underscore warnings from law enforcement officials, members of Congress, and groups that track extremism. On the growing threat from far-right groups, Whitmer has at times been the subject of violent criticism from far-right groups for his handling of the coronavirus pandemic. This is all on today's broadcast.
See you later and see you on the 7 o'clock p.m. broadcast.